Hi, Dorian.
Hi.
Very nice to see you again.
Thank you. You too.
I was looking forward to this meeting, so we have another chance to talk about your main concerns
hmm
and finding ways together that we can address your health issues and your
Yeah.
nutritional issues. Feel free to talk about anything that comes to mind. Your feelings, your thoughts are very important to me.
Thank you.
First of all, how have you been feeling emotionally, physically, spiritually?
Pretty well. Thank you. Doing well. It's the season for being busy, so that's been good too.
Yeah.
But other than that, I feel good. Thank you.
Time to spend with your family and your
Looking forward
friends.
to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot
Yeah.
of cooking.
Yep.
Okay.
Baking and entertaining, but that's how we like it. We
Yes,
like to have people around.
that's right. So, tell me again, what are your main concerns, your main health concerns?
I guess was that opening my eye to the AC1 or A1C, excuse me,
Mhm.
and knowing that it is so close to pre-diabetic and just the overall body fat I'm carrying, like the area that I'm carrying my weight
So, you think you
to
you
tackle
learn
it.
a lot from our last meeting?
Definitely eye-opening.
Yeah,
And, again, I'm approaching 55. It's time that I don't ignore it, and kind of pay more attention to it.
I totally
Yeah.
agree with you. I
And
do.
that was because of you.
Yes,
So
thank you.
thank you.
Yes, yes. So I know it sounds very challenging for you, this concern, especially because you have some family history,
Yeah.
right, of diabetes and cancer and heart disease.
Yes.
And I think it's important that we're addressing these issues
Me too.
today,
Yeah.
right? So I'm very curious to know what do you think in your diet, what aspects of your diet are influencing the way you feel? Any
I
patterns, any
right.
foods,
I think it could
that
be
you.
the starchy, the pasta, the rice, that kind of a thing. Um, I think, and the lack of, I haven't been eating as much vegetables as I normally do.
Mhm.
Loaded with the salads and everything. So I think with more roughage, greenage, I think
Mhm.
that because that was helping with my bowels a little bit because I
Mhm.
felt a little just not regular with that too. But I think that was the puffiness and everything.
So
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 changing
this
diet a
is
little.
this is what I'm hearing.
Mm,
So it's the lack of fiber.
mm,
It is the lack of those veggies, the good complex carbs from them
yep.
that would give you more energy. It would make you feel like better, digest better your
Yes.
foods. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I agree with you.
Good.
Totally. So, something that really stands out to me when I assess your diet and everything else
hmm
is the amount of coffee you drink in the morning.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
When did that start? What caused you to, increase your intake of coffee in the morning?
It's not the increase of the intake. It's always just what I do. It's habitual. But like yesterday, I was busy in the morning and I had to get up and go. So I never made the coffee. Do you know what I mean? So it's not
Okay.
like I need it.
Uh-huh.
It's more habit. So I definitely think that instead of coffee, it's more just the sipping something warm in the morning.
Hmm.
So I'm willing to look at other options for that.
Oh, that's
Do you
that's
know, like
exciting to.
tea?
It's very
Yeah.
good to hear. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not coffee. Like, I'm not one that says I need coffee. I'm not one that totes coffee around all day or anything like that.
So these days that you drink less coffee, how does it make you feel? Does it make your symptoms improve, especially your digestive issues,
It was
or
one day, so I really didn't
so you didn't
notice.
notice any change?
No, no. So, but I
Okay.
have,
All right. Why
yeah.
am I asking
hmm
this? Okay, because caffeine, when we ingest too much of it, it's a powerful stimulant. So it can increase your anxiety level, your stress level, because it helps release cortisol, which is
hmm
the stress hormone.
hmm
And when there's chronic stimulation of this hormone, right,
hmm
the release of this hormone, it can cause blood sugar dysregulations.
Ah,
So it makes you tired. Also, like late after you stop drinking coffee, you're going to feel exhausted, right? Because it gives you that boost of energy and
mm,
suddenly your energy crashes. And that's the effect of the cortisol
Yeah.
going up and down.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Because before, when I was working, I never noticed it, but now I'm not right now. And around 2:30, I always say that's my time for a nap.
Yes.
So there you go. It's really, I don't need it. I'm making myself feel that way.
Okay. The other thing I noticed is that you mentioned to me 2 weeks ago that it makes you go to the bathroom 8 times in the morning. Remember you mentioned that to me?
Yeah, but I didn't think it was the coffee because it's before I have coffee that I'm doing this too. But maybe it's just the result from yesterday.
Well, yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's the next day or on the same day that you're drinking the coffee.
Well, I drink every morning the
Okay,
coffee,
and then it makes you go to the bathroom.
but it doesn't. I can go to the bathroom before I have the coffee in the morning. Put it that
Okay.
way.
Well, the coffee, as I said, is stimulant and increases
Right.
intestinal motility, so it makes you go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, does it make sense to you?
Yes. Another question too, not that I'm trying to do it for this, but does it also decrease appetite? Because I have a friend that will drink it all day long, and that's how, but it's a male too, so he loses weight with that because it's easier.
But it's not good because your stress level is going to be much higher.
Uh-huh.
It's going to cause a lot of, insulin issues.
Yes.
With insulin sensitivity, your blood sugar goes up.
Okay.
And then you're not going to eat as much in the morning, but you're going to end up eating more later in the day. You're going to snack more throughout the day.
Interesting.
Do you feel that pattern? Does it happen to you? Do you think it happens often?
I'd be interesting to look at it more now. You know what I mean? Like pay more attention of it because I really don't. I haven't been really. I'm aware of what I'm putting in my mouth. Like I said, it's helpful when I'm writing it down.
But you never gave
consider
a second thought.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
The other thing that coffee does, too much caffeine, is that causes impairs your calcium absorption.
Which is not good.
Yeah, especially because you're in perimenopause.
Yes.
It can have bad impact to your bone health and your teeth. And also it's important for muscle contraction. So your heart is a muscle, right? So if you don't have enough calcium in your blood, that can cause heart issues.
Right.
Or it can cause issues like you're having right now. We mentioned the neurological symptoms you have, sometimes like the tingling.
Yeah. Yep.
Numbness. It could be that you don't have enough calcium in your body because you're drinking too much coffee.
Right.
Do you see?
Where
am I getting at? Okay.
Yeah.
So I would like to make a suggestion, if you don't mind, based on what we just discussed.
Yep.
What about if we start with small changes, dietary changes, which I think are more sustainable to you?
Yes.
For example, what about if we start reducing the amount of coffee you drink in the morning, like by 1 cup?
I don't even have to have it, honestly. I
don't want you to stop.
Oh, okay.
I understand it's a ritual. You love the smell.
But I could also, maybe switch it to, like I was saying, that little protein that my friend does. It's it's a protein supplement, hot cocoa. But then you have to look at the sugar in that too. Do you know? Unless it's sugar free, but then we can talk about that later.
Well, I could show you your handouts that I prepare for you now.
All right.
Since we're talking about this.
I didn't mean to jump off task.
No problem. No problem. Okay.
Thank you.
This is the plan I designed just for you. All right. You can read through. We don't have to talk about this right now.
Yep.
Because I want to focus on your goals first.
Yes.
So this is what I designed, a Mediterranean style whole food diet, which I think you're going to love it. But
I'm familiar a little, so
we'll
I'm already on board.
More, in 2 weeks. All right.
Yes.
So you can read through.
Yep.
These are the foods I recommend. These are the foods you should be avoiding. There's some tips on how to add more fiber to your diet, more healthy fats. So how much protein you need per day. How many servings of fruits, veggies, read through.
Yeah.
Okay. No pressure.
Yeah.
I don't expect you to change your diet immediately.
Right.
We can work slowly, gradually implementing this steps. Okay. And this is I propose like a 7-day meal plan for you.
Love it.
Which will provide a total energy target of 1,400 calories, which will make you lose weight if you add a little bit of some style changes we can talk about next.
Yes.
And I attached some recipes, including a protein smoothie.
Good.
And so there's like a smoothie bowl too here for you. overnight
Mm.
oats. So you see,
Yes,
if you
yes,
like
yes.
it, if you don't like it, we can always adjust to your preferences.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some supplements here. I can talk about supplements next time I see you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
There's a shopping list and the recipes are on the back.
Love.
And also,
That's great.
I added a letter to your doctor. I know you're having your checkups coming. It's coming soon, right? In the beginning of next year. And I'm recommending a few extra blood, tests in your
Beautiful.
blood work.
Excellent.
Especially vitamin D, because you have signs that you have a deficiency. That vitamin, you have like some muscle pain, joint pain that could be related to vitamin D. And also, vitamin D helps regulate your blood sugar levels. So if you're deficient, perhaps explains why you're having an issue with your fasting blood sugar being a little bit elevated.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Any questions here?
No, I love the menu with the diet.
Yes.
I mean, with the recipes.
Yeah.
It's
So
great.
you can read it, read through, and then we'll talk about it more. All right.
Thank you.
So we're talking about coffee. So you feel okay about making these changes?
Yes, because again, when I skip it, I don't need it. I'm not missing it.
Okay.
So why not just try to eliminate it and just every now and then?
No, I think you should have it because you're might have some withdrawal symptoms like headaches. And if you like the ritual, having 1 cup, 2 cups, it's totally fine.
Right.
All right.
Yep.
You can replace it with, tea if you want something different.
Yeah.
Or infuse water with fruits.
Yeah.
That's another idea.
Yep. And the coffee also has the cream too. So if I don't have the coffee, I'm not doing the cream.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I don't necessarily do it with the tea.
There's a lot of saturated fat in the cream.
Right.
Too, which can cause this discomfort, this digestive issues.
Right. Yeah. Because that was another concern. Is it maybe something dairy too? When you were asking before.
Be that you're having some food sensitivities.
Right.
Yes. Because of a lot of inflammation in your gut. That we discussed 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It could be.
Okay.
Because of that. All right. So on a scale from 0 to 10, how willing are you to make these changes?
Well, I want to change. Like I'm going to be 55 and I'm not feeling, I keep saying this to my husband, I'm not feeling good about how I feel, and, mentally how I feel and how I look. And I want to feel better because I know it's affecting my overall, psyche and the way I feel about myself. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel fabulous still. And I feel, it's honestly, but I felt better when I was a little thinner. So I'm ready to do something about it now,
So you're
before
10,
it goes
you're
worse.
9, you're 8. Where are you?
I'd say a 10 right now. I got to do something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear
that. Let's see how I feel in a few weeks. But right now, yes. Because again, holidays first. But
to hearing from you. I
yes.
really want to know how you're feeling, and I'm confident you're going to feel a lot better.
Yeah.
All right. Something else that stands out is that you skip breakfast.
Yeah. Like right now, I haven't had anything yet other than my coffee and cream.
Since what time last night? When did you eat last?
We ate late because we wait for my son to get home from work, and that could be late sometimes. So it was a later dinner, like 7:15.
Okay. Maybe
so it was
that's
later.
Why you're not that hungry this morning.
But
you're not used to having breakfast. Is that
correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why do you think you don't have breakfast?
Because I'm not hungry in the morning. And sometimes like the thought of it is like, it's almost nauseating to me, if you will, if it makes sense.
Okay.
Like I can't eat in the morning. So my first time I'm reaching for something, even when I was in school or something, was maybe 11:30, and it would be like a little cup of cottage cheese. I like low fat cottage cheese, if that's good, or if that the dairy, I don't know. Something like that, or a cheese stick, because these are my old protein habits from when I did my protein supplement diet. Okay. I know those are high protein snacks. Yeah. So that's what I thought was a good choice.
Okay. What about a smoothie, a breakfast smoothie? Do you think it's something that you would try?
Yeah. Yeah, especially if it's part of the plan. Do you know what I mean? If the diet says to do it, then I'm going to do it.
No, it's just suggestions.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out what would you like to do. And you're never that hungry in the morning. Never happens. Sometimes you eat breakfast, sometimes you don't, or it's like every day.
Pretty much every day.
Happens.
Like when the weekend, Kurt will say, I'm going to make some eggs at like 10 o'clock. He'll ask, do you want some? And I'll say no, because I'm not hungry. Like he's actually cooking breakfast.
Oh, he is.
Yes.
And what does he make for breakfast usually? Eggs?
Yes, eggs or, yes, eggs, bacon. Occasionally I'll be the one to make pancakes for the whole family, and then I might have a pancake with them, but it's not early. It's like 11:30. Yeah.
Well, how would you feel about having a piece of fruit in the morning, and
yeah, like a banana,
in a
whatever.
protein shake or some oatmeal from steel cut oats, or
I've never really done the steel cut oats. I know those are a harsher
taste.
Longer
too.
Yeah.
Would you have the time to make breakfast?
Yeah, of course.
And you love to cook, so you have a lot.
Yeah, I'm interested in the overnight ones too.
Yes.
Because my niece would do that with
a recipe.
Good with chia seeds she'd do and all different.
You need those healthy fats.
Right.
Absolutely, especially because I've noticed in your physical exam, there's some signs of essential fatty acid deficiencies.
Wow.
The dry skin, the dry eyes.
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Even the diarrhea itself is a sign of zinc deficiency, essential fatty acid deficiency. So, once we improve, your diet, you're going to start seeing improvements in your symptoms.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, why I'm emphasizing on this issue, right? Breakfast is very important. It is.
Yeah.
Because I see that your diet is not providing enough nutrients that will support your metabolism. Like you're not getting enough proteins, you're not getting enough healthy fats, and those other micronutrients like zinc, vitamin A.
Yep.
And once you start having a nutritious and balanced breakfast, you start getting more protein, and then you start losing weight.
Yep.
Right, because it boosts your metabolism, that added protein.
Right, and burns the fat.
It burns the fat.
Yes.
You need the protein to burn the fat. You need the protein to gain muscle strength and also gain tone, because that's one of your goals.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about if we start with that new goal too, that new dietary goal? Like if you start having breakfast at least once a week, or a couple of times this week.
I could do that for sure. And another reason I really wasn't doing it either was I thought maybe that was good, the fasting, because I have a friend that just did something with her fasting from overnight till 11 o'clock in the morning, and then she only eats from 11 to 7 kind of a thing. But that could be her plan. I'm going to listen to what you have to suggest.
What I see it's happening with you is like you skip breakfast, and then you have this erratic meal times, like you have something at 9 and you have something at 11 and you have your lunch, right? And then in the afternoon you snack a few times, and those snacks are not that nutritious and healthy.
Yep.
And then you end up having your main meal later in the day.
Yeah.
So if you spread out like protein, like lunch, breakfast, and dinner, you're going to end up snacking on less nutritious foods, and you're going to overeat much. You're not going to overeat. You're going to be less hungry later in the day.
Right.
Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I do, because I can hear that in my body too. If I'm not eating during the day, sometimes I am hungrier at night. And,
So it's worth a shot.
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So how willing are you on a scale from 0 to 10?
To 10, because I'm going to do 10 because I have a friend I told you that after the new year, I'm going to start going to the gym with her and doing a little weight training, and then this will fit in perfectly.
Okay. Yeah, talking about lifestyle changes.
Right.
Physical activity. You haven't been doing much.
But I'm never sitting still, though, I have to say. I'm constantly moving. So if I were to keep track of steps, but I don't have anything I don't want anything like that. I don't know. If anything,
what would you like to do? What do you like to do in terms of physical activity? What have you tried before that you really enjoyed?
Well, in the past, when I was younger, it was more of the step classes and the things like that. But I think now with my age, I don't want all that impact on my knees and things. So I'd be looking into yoga for more flexibility.
Okay.
Strength training That's why
Okay.
I want to look into the gym with my friend for just weight training.
Mhm.
And then I have another friend that maybe said do a Zumba class with her. So just moving more.
Okay.
Do you know?
A suggestion I have is, have you tried high intensity interval training?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did. It's. I know that that's the way to go. With I mean, not.
No, no.
I
You know
hear
what
about
I'm
it a lot.
saying?
Yeah.
Because it, boosts your metabolism. You're
Yeah.
gonna lose a ton of weight,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna gain a lot of muscle strength as
Mm-hmm.
well. So,
Right.
and it's really time efficient because all you need is 30 minutes a day.
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe give it a shot.
Yeah. And that's part of the class because my girlfriend could take me to the gym, and
Mhm.
there's classes that she can take
It's
that
nice
I
to
can.
have a friend that
Yeah.
goes with you too,
Exactly. Yep.
right? Keeps you
I
on
do have
track.
support with friends for the
Okay,
gym.
that's very important.
Yes. Yeah.
And what about mental stress? I know you lost your job, and now
Mm-hmm.
your husband is the main provider for your family.
Yeah.
How are you managing your mental stress these days?
I think pretty well. Good. I talk to friends. I do what I window shop and shop. I don't want to say I'm shopping all the time because that's not good right now. But yeah, I'm doing, what
Okay.
I,
And
yeah,
do you have any hobbies, activities that
I love
brings
baking
you
and
joy?
cooking. And I
Okay.
get together with a couple of girlfriends who like to paint rocks. One of them does it for therapy. And it's pretty therapeutic for me too, actually, to be with my friends. And also, we really get into it. She does such a lovely job with her rocks are amazing. The way she paints them and decorates them, and puts inspirational phrases and leaves them in the Smilo Cancer Center. There's a rock
Oh,
center there,
beautiful.
excuse me,
Yeah.
for people to take
Okay,
one.
that's nice.
So it's
That's very
nice. Yeah.
beautiful.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what my just wanting to be kind to people. And I bake and give away.
That's
It's another way to do
very
mental health.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yes.
Thank you.
You should focus on that. It's
Yeah.
very important
Yeah.
because, as I said, mental stress
Yeah.
raises your cortisol
Yeah.
levels. And are you okay?
Yeah.
You're great.
No, I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Just it can be tough, but
It's a
yes.
touchy subject.
Yeah.
I understand that. Yeah. Um,
But I'm good.
but you're
So
doing very well. Right?
yes,
You should be
absolutely. I
very
feel
proud of
fabulous. And
yourself.
these are more happy tears than dry. I mean than sad. I'm just yeah. Because I feel so good where I'm on track now to something great. I don't know yet,
You
but
should be very proud of yourself.
I
What
am.
you have accomplished.
I am
Yes.
very, and I can
Congratulations.
thank you. I keep my head high,
Yes. So,
so that's good.
it's important you're focusing on your mental health.
Yeah.
So, your cortisol levels decrease. So there's less fluctuations in your blood sugar levels.
Mm,
So important. That's very important to control. So inflammation in your body,
yep.
right? That we see it's happening, right? Because
Yeah.
I see, blood sugar dysregulations, and I see your cholesterol levels increasing.
Yeah.
So, when you start having your breakfast is in the morning, you decrease caffeine in the
Mm-hmm.
morning. That's going to help you manage all of these
Yeah.
issues,
Yep.
especially inflammation.
Good.
Okay.
Because I can feel it in my clothes too. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
know. Remember
And
when
how
I
I
mentioned
feel,
when
yeah.
you start gaining abdominal fat?
Mm-hmm.
That's when your body produces all this pro-inflammatory cells.
Yes.
And leads to other health conditions,
Yep.
chronic
Yep.
conditions, right? Heart disease, diabetes.
Yeah.
And the list goes on and on and on.
Yep. That's why they say it's the worst place to carry it is around
Yes.
the mid.
So,
Yep.
if we start working on those two dietary factors and those two lifestyle changes,
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to start feeling a lot better.
Good.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
how does Tuesdays at 10 o'clock sound to you? Does it work for you?
Like next Tuesday?
I want to schedule follow-up visits that every 15 weeks.
Okay. Yeah. Just because next Tuesday's Christmas Eve. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
no, like 2 weeks from now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you can stop by and we can focus, we can track
Yeah.
progress, we can discuss any challenges, frustrations you've been having with your new plan.
Yes, of course. I love it.
And,
Thank you.
I'm here to support you any way I can. in
Thank
every
you.
step of the way.
Yeah.
All right, you're not alone on this. I'd like you to understand
No,
this.
thank you. I know that. Yeah. And hopefully this will rub off on my husband too,
Yes,
because he could help with the benefit.
and your son, right?
Yeah.
And the whole family.
True,
But
yeah.
this plan is for you. Okay.
Right, right.
I wanted to focus on you.
Yes,
In
understood.
your well-being and in your health.
Yeah, and my numbers.
Yes. So,
So, yeah.
you don't have to wait 2 weeks to come here and discuss these issues. If you have any questions you would like to ask me, you can call me, text me, email, at any time.
Thank you.
I'll be there for you.
Thank
All
you.
right?
I'm excited.
So, me too.
Let's see.
I'm looking forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. And enjoy the rest of your day and take care.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm excited.